Well, I've just gotten home a little bit ago. I got dinner on. Elizabeth and Henry are in play practice for Frozen Junior, and they stopped at a former neighbor of ours, had a funeral, and so I just got home, got a little dinner going, and there is some very bright good news happening out here in the barn. Let's go take a look. Hello, hello. What have we got here? Look, new little baby goats. How are we? See if we can get down here a little closer with it. Little ones. Okay, Mama, I won't mess with you. Sweet. This is great news. They had, I was starting to wonder if they would ever be born. It really was kind of a pain. So we've got two girls there. But, hello. Hello. How are you? This is one of our Angora goats. Angora goats we raise for their beautiful hair. And we shear them twice a year. And Elizabeth can turn that into a fabric. And we honestly can't tell if she's pregnant or not. She's either pregnant or she's just fat, okay? And I think she's pregnant, but I don't have a timeline on that. But she's pretty. I never say her name because I always get it wrong. It's either Dolly or Julene or Jolene. We were doing a Dolly Parton theme for a while, but I never know. But two babies tonight so far, and that's good news. Here's a view from the farm that you don't usually get to see. As you can tell, we're not really surrounded by neighbors on three sides. There's a giant field here that goes to a road over there in the distance. There's a little small church right over there with the road over that way, about a half mile from here. Tree line up. Now my wife's grandmother owns, there's a fence row here, and so owns all the way to those tree lines over there, to those tree lines, to the tree lines up there on the other side of the road. And so one of the nice things about our property is we don't have to worry about people moving in next door to us, because we either have connections to the property owner, or the property on this side is good fields and they don't want to get rid of that. So kind of an interesting view of the property from the back side. One of the hard parts about owning animals is, yes, today's a fun day when we have new babies and everybody's cute and kicking and new life is happening. But the days when you deal with the end of life, either you find a goat that died or another animal gets to an animal. But like today, that mom that had the twins also had another baby, and I don't know if it came out dead or if it, had troubles once it got out. But you do have to dispose of that, and we live in Indiana, and there's a few things that you can do with an animal that's passed away. You can compost them, which is what our method of disposal is. You can bury them if you have the ability, which we do occasionally if we have something. You can incinerate it if you have an incinerator, or we have an option. We could take it to, and we have done this, the local, what's the name of that place? Exotic Feline Center. They'll take it and use it for their cats, and that's not our favorite choice, but from time to time we have had to do that. But yes, we deal with the good parts of life, and today's a celebration, but from time to time, like today, we do have to deal with the sadder parts. It's a hard lesson for the kids to learn, but they pick it up and they've really matured because of it. Here's a look at a couple of our dogs we have outside. This white one, Eleanor, come here. This is Eleanor. She's the livestock guardian dog. She is a Great Pyrenees, and that's Ruby. She's our girl collie. We also have a boy named Murphy. They're really good for keeping bigger animals away from the property, either by walking around the perimeter at night. Eleanor is nocturnal. and she walks around at night. But the main thing she provides is her bark. Ho, 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 like lots in the night. So it keeps all the coyotes and all the groundhogs and stuff like that. She takes care of all those for us.